Intimidation or being intimidating has become a skill set. There are actually coaches and mentors online today who teach you how to be intimidating with respect to your business, with respect to life, and have been a very active part of this process. I've done that basic research and understood very basic things regarding body language, how you can talk to people a certain way, how you can shake someone's hand when you shake someone's hand like this, and you just turn their hand towards one side, how they respond to it. Let me take you through this from the start. Where does all of this start? Where does this process of being intimidating is school starts? I have already put up a video on this channel where I have spoken about how content is the true religion and how I believe, in my perspective, people become who they are because of the kind of content that they view, the kind of content that they see. So we watch these movies, we watch these shows where there are people who have a very intimidating character and they're getting things done. You have these villains, you have these bosses, these mafias, and it's just a person that no one wants to mess around with. And we start believing that it's cool. But I am going to tell you this, it is not cool to be intimidating. It is not cool to have people behave with you a certain way out of fear. They are tolerating you today because they have to, and you're behaving like this because you're being able to. So if you're the kind of person who's shouting at people all the time, at the smallest situation you just react and shout, a lot of people will not shout back or get into an argument because it's unpleasant. You're taking people around you into a very unpleasant state just by raising your voice, and then people do not want to engage in conversation. And they might do things for you today. They might your work might get done or you might get through. But this is happening at this point because you're at a point where you are strong. I can tell you, I have seen this firsthand with so many people, that people who are intimidated by you today are only intimidated till the time you're in a strong position. Tomorrow when you are weak or something goes wrong, all of them will just stab you. They'll just leave you. They just won't be around. And if you're the kind of person who's proactive instead of reactive, people will take those reactions till a certain point. After one point, they will all walk out of your life. So why do you want to live a life where everyone in your life around you has a sore feeling towards you? They just dislike you, but they're not saying anything because of the kind of person you are. That too for a conception that you have that this is right and this is the way to be and this is the way you should be because of the kind of content you viewed at some point in the past. Or maybe someone around you behaves a certain way and you think that's cool. You don't want to do that. What do you want to do instead? What should you be doing instead? I hate to sound cheesy and like a preacher, but things should be happening out of love. You should be doing things for people and people should be doing things for you out of love. It should be conducive to the growth of all the individuals involved in the process. Whenever you wish to do anything in life, be it business, be it the most basic things, you have to be in a productive environment. All of you have to marry your ideologies together, and those are the set of people that you need to be going ahead with. Instead of getting people to do things out of fear or using a power play so that things work out in your favor and things just happen for you today, instead of screaming and shouting, and I've done another video on anger as well, instead of forcing people into your thought process and your ideology, things need to happen. An amalgamation of all your ideologies of people who are involved in your life should happen. People should love your perspective, your mindset and your approach towards things, and you should love the perspective, mindset and approach of people who are involved in your life. That is how you will grow, that is how you will progress. So stop investing your energy in things that you have thought are right in the past because of a TV show or a person or a social media influencer who makes you think this is cool, because of someone who's maybe a mentor and teaching you different kinds of traits to behave with respect to human psychology. Stop doing all of that. There is one day in life when all of this is backfired, and I've seen this way too many times. I know too many personal incidents that I've seen with my friends and family, and I've done these intimidating things. I have behaved a certain way. I have used it for business, and then today I look back and I think, why? When you're trying to use fear, or you scream at someone, or you make someone in a position of weakness, they actually don't want to do what they're doing, right? They're just doing it right now because they're just uncomfortable. You're suppressing them. There will be a point when this will backfire. And even if it doesn't backfire, Nobody wants to do anything out of intimidation. I'm going to ask you this question right now. Someone bullies you right now. You just get out of the road. Someone just pushes you. He's double your size, double the weight. You know he can beat the hell out of you. Now someone behaves with you like that. He makes you do something. Would you like it? That's just something you need to know. Would you like it? You would actually hate it. But you would do things because you're being suppressed. So intimidation as a skill set, if you are applying it, you are suppressing people around you. And no one wants to be intimidated. If you haven't been bullied or intimidated ever, you're very fortunate and you don't know what that feels like. But if you have been in that scenario, you know how ugly it is. What you should be doing instead, my friends, all of you, if you want to actually grow and progress in life and you want to continuously grow in life, is that you should aim to be a more honest person, a better person, and you should really be who you are out there in the open. I understand business dynamics, I understand power plays, and I understand that these things are very limited to you growing as an individual in life. A lot of these things that you're doing today will eventually backfire. But if you're honest, if you are who you are with people around you, I promise you, there are so many people in the world who will understand your ideology. And there will be a marriage of your ideologies, of your perspectives, of your mindsets, of your approach, which is when actual growth will start happening. Look to grow in life with people and do not try to scare people in that process. Do not try to get stuff done using certain tools that you think are right, because from my experience, it will backfire. So I think intimidation or being intimidating is a useless trait. I know you guys are enrolling. I know a lot of people are enrolling for courses on psychology regarding how to do these power plays, and I would highly suggest not invest your time in that. You have limited time. We all have limited time. Invest your time in being a better version of you with people who see eye to eye with you, and that's a more optimal way to live life, according to me. As always, if you guys are liking this content, you should subscribe to the channel. You should comment below if you have any doubts, and I will get back to you. You should hit that bell icon so that every time we push out any content, you are updated. And yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you guys are liking the content.